Now then, how are we all doing? Right, I will have a little look today at just general maintenance, preventative maintenance if you will, alright? I'm not talking about service. Now, you know, we all have to, unless your tractor is obviously on a service scheme where the dealer comes in and does it. I'm talking about obviously about older stuff that's either out of warranty or you know, anything you do yourself. Again, right from the start, let's get this clear. This is just mungy maintenance. Most of you guys out there will already know all this, but like I say, swapping a bit of information between us both, you know, between you out there and me here, you might pick something up, and that's what it's all about. So, we've got the general stuff obviously, right? You're going to do a service, what you're going to do, you're going to go to your supplier, part supply, you're going to get oil filter, diesel filters, and probably an air filter. If that's, you know, clogged up, done a bit of time, you've knocked out, banged out a couple of times, blown through. But there are things that get overlooked. When was the last time you checked the oil in your final drives, in your axles, you know, things like that? When did you last check your clutch fluid or your brake fluid? When did you last take the top off the reservoir? And they're all things, yeah, I know, but they're all right. Most of the while they are. But you know that leak? You see a bit of oil sometimes on that inside of the wheel. It's only a little leak. Yeah, that's all right. It's not gushing out, is it? Just a little leak. How long has that been a little leak, though? Well, I suppose that started, I don't know, a couple of 3 years ago. So it's been a little leak for 2, 3, 4 years. Do you know what I mean? Although it's not gushing out, it's a bit of oil, and a bit of oil, a bit of oil, all adds up. So it's worth, you know, even if you're not going to replace the seal, because, you know, that's a fair job to do, split it all down. But even if you're not going to do that, at least check what oil is in there, and you might save yourself a lot of hassle. Okay, so with these, most of these, all you need is a half-inch drive breaker bar. So give it a little bit of a, there you go. First thing is, let's just clear up anything on the tyre, on the floor. However, like I say, a little bit of that on there. Clean the rest of this up. Right, let's have a look at this. Now all I'm looking for in here, any large pieces of debris, any large bits of metal, anything visible really. Doesn't feel too bad. Again, the point is it's only basic stuff, monthly maintenance, but, you know, if this was, you know, on a larger unit or whatever, you could have this analysed. Obviously in the oil industry we used to have big analysis kits. We could take engine oil, gear oil, whatever, and we could analyse that, see what was in it. But at this level, it's just nice to know that you don't pull it out and think, bloody hell, there's great big chunks of steel and swarf in there. You know you've got issues. You know, with a tractor this age, maybe there are issues. There's obviously going to be some wear, you know, wear and tear because of its age. That's what you're dealing with. We know that. But the point is, visibly, even the feel of it feels fine. It's not gritty or doesn't feel, you know, sharp bits of swarf or metal in there. So again, it's just a visual check, doesn't take 2 minutes, and it could save you a lot of hassle. But don't forget, there are others. Front axle. You got this one here, same thing, level plug, check it. Just have a little look, catch some of it that runs out, or drop your finger into it, pull some out, just have a little look, put it on a piece of white card or paper. The one there, that's to drain it. Same with the back ends. There's loads of points for movement on here. Loads of points of movement means loads of points for wear and tear. What I'll do, because this will all be steamed down anyway, I'll show you me doing the back end on the fast track. You know, there are annoying little things to get to, the grease points, doing the, but like I say, you're not there, you know, with the oil points, checking the axles out, it's not every time you've got to do it. But really, is it that difficult? You got a wet day or something, or a cold day, get it in the workshop or get it somewhere dry, just check the oil levels. And 9 times out of 10, absolutely fine. And that's what you want, isn't it? Just your own peace of mind. We know they're all right. For those of you that follow the YouTube channel, That Chipper Guy, with John, it's a brilliant channel. Yeah, John's done a video just recently, actually. So if you want to have a look at it, it's on That Chipper Guy. It's the name of the channel. He's been having, you know, in the past few years, issues with fuel freezing when it gets really cold. They're obviously using winter fuel to stop gelling and stuff like that. But then overnight, so he shuts down, he was saying that, let's just say the tank was half full. Packed up for the day, went home. The half that's empty, top half, because the temperature drops and you've got the warmth still of the diesel, you get condensation. And condensation is, you know, droplets of water. So what then happens is that when you start the next day, those droplets of water fall off and obviously creep their way down into the tank. Water goes to the bottom, and that then eventually gets picked up, gets taken into the filters, and he's got hydrosorb filters on there to take water out. But if, again, he stops and doesn't fill up, then the water that's got into the water trap filters overnight, forget about the condensation forming again, the water that's already now been trapped in the filters freezes. So the next day he goes in, fires up, engine runs for about 60 seconds, and the frozen water just acts like a plug. Stops. So he's got to get down and change the filters. Filters are a real pig to get simple fix. Every night he fills up, fills the tank right up, and that way there's hardly anywhere for the condensation to form. So you're minimising the chance of condensation. If you're minimising that, you're minimising the chance of water getting into the filters, and therefore you're minimising the chance of it freezing. So just little tips like that. Good practice, preventative maintenance. That's all it is. Just fill up at night. Right. Well, I'm gonna look at this Wade. Look, Mountain Dew. See? I'm gonna enjoy that. So I'm gonna go and have a couple of swigs out of that in a minute, and finish off my Christmas shopping. That's a lie, actually. I'm gonna have a couple of swigs out of this, and then start my Christmas shopping, I should say. or maybe tomorrow, we'll see. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you all, as I said, for taking the time to comment and interact, because that is what makes this. And I know you guys very kindly have said, you know, you like what I do, and you know, it's only because of me that, no. The only reason I interact with you guys is because, you know, you comment back on that. So it's not just a one-way stream. So it is much appreciated. And I do thank you all for the kind comments. Like I said, we've got a load of stuff coming up next year. Loads and loads of stuff. And I'm just trying to sort out a calendar of what I do and when. Loads of variation. As I said, I've got a nice video coming up between Christmas and New Year for you. Bit of history. So as I say, I know you guys like that. So yeah, all it really remains for me to say is that I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and you have a good, enjoyable time, and a fantastic, happy New Year. But just take a bit of time and think of others that aren't as, let's say, fortunate as us. There's a lot of people on their own this Christmas and that, and you know, and if you know somebody like that, take 10 minutes and go and see them. Just say hello, drop a card round or something, or just say hello. Don't get me wrong, there are some miserable buggers about and they want to be on their own. Well, bollocks to them, let them be on their own. But you know what I mean, there are people that would like to see someone. So, go and say hello to them. But anyway, as ever, thank you all for watching. Look after yourselves and mind how you go. Dirty sod.